Alright, today we're going to make some tooling here. I got to bend this plate right here to go off the bottom door mount right here to hold the oil cooler, which is laying somewhere around here. So I got to bend this plate somehow. So I'm going to use make a press brake out of my hydraulic press right here. So looks like that over there. So I got to make up some tooling here. So what I got here is I got some big bar stock here, or big square tubing, heavy wall junk. So I figured a way that I can do it. I got to make me up some tools. So I got a bunch of old Harley bearings here. These are some 1-inch ones and some 3/4. There's one of each. Got a couple old axles laying around here. These are 3/4. So I'll try to make up something. So basically I'm going to take some of the square stock right here and cut off about 6 inches worth. Just slightly bigger than what this plate is. Now I don't need to bend a full 6 inches, but it's 6 inches wide. I'm not going to make the tool big enough, so I'll make it like 6 1/8 or so I got enough room to bend. So I need to make 2 of these plates. I'm basically making like a roller. So I have one on this side, one on this side. And I'll take a big piece of bar right in the middle here. Probably some inch 1/8 bar stock, 1 1/4, whatever I decide to use. And I'll push right here and that'll bend the plate. So this is 3/8 thick aluminum. This is some 6061 T6, so it should be able to bend it relatively easily. I might put a little bit of heat in here, but not much, a couple hundred degrees maybe. I'm not sure. Make it bend a little bit easier. But basically I'm going to use the square tubing here so I won't leave big round indents in the plate like I normally get when I push on this stuff. And for crossbars, I'll take the same material and make 2 links going this way to support it. So basically make like 2 book stops. So all you do is have enough room for this axle to go through here to hold it. So let's see what we got for length. So the shortest axle is this one here. Let's see if we got enough length here and material to use. So this is just some 3/4 stock we got laying around. Otherwise I could go up to 1 inch, and then I got 1-inch bearings to use. And what's nice about this nice thick wall tubing is I can cut this out and put the bearing right in here, and that'll give you a nice good bearing. And I just happen to have a bunch of these for free. Takeouts. So nice to use what you got laying around the shop. Alright, so what I need to do is figure out my length. So if you take your plate, right there, you take 2 pieces of bar stock and run your axle across. We need 6 inches, which is that way. And you can plainly see it looks like we have enough room. It'll be close, but it looks like we got enough. Okay, this is 2.5 inch material. Looks like we're going to have about 2 3/4, a little bit over 2 3/4 inches available. So that means I can make this a little bit wider, but not this wide. Alright. So if we do a little bit of math, we can figure this out. Let me just take a tape measure and measure it. Okay, so this axle here is, we got 11 1/4 inches max length we can be. This is what, 2.5, so that's 5 inches. We have 6 inches we need here. Yeah, minus. So that's 11 inches. And we got 11 1/4 available. See, that's where our axle is. So that means we got a 1/4 inch of extra material to work with here. So I'm going to make it like that far. I'd rather stick out just a little bit all the way through. So we can make this 6 3/16, so that'll be a 1/16 extra width. Should be alright. Alright, so now we got some dimensions in our head, we know what we got to do. Now, next thing is how much material we got here to work with. We have just under 39 inches. So we're going to take out 6 3/16 inches twice. So that'll be about 12.5 inches. So we're going to lose this much here. About to here where my finger is. That leaves me a little over 26 inches for I can make these lengths. So that's 13 inches in length extra. Mine is cut off. My press is 12 inches wide. So we'll have a little overhang, 1/4 inch overhang with the plate where we make it. So that give me, I can put multiple holes in it for different stuff I got to bend in. Maybe. We'll figure it out. I might as well cut up the whole thing. What the hell? No use having a little piece of short left over. Can't think of any reason. Guess I want to make some small ones up. Theoretically, all I need is about this much material to make the tool with. Just enough to get the 2 pivot points for the bar stock. So I could probably live with 8 inches. Instead of doing 12, that's 4. That leaves me extra 8 inches left over. What are you going to do with extra 8 inches? So screw it. We'll just cut it up. We'll use the whole thing. Alright, so I got some basic dimensions in my head. Hopefully everybody's keeping track. I know I wasn't. Yeah, actually I was a little bit. Alright, let's go do some cutting. Now for the fun part. I get to go make some noise. Alright, let me go back here to the cutoff machine. Oh, this bar is heavy too. Alright, right through the material here. There's our cutoff machine way over there. Metal's heavy if you ever noticed. There's no room to work over here. There we go. We're going to work over here though. Ugh. Damn, that thing's heavy. Workbench is in the way over there. Where's my edge of my table at? Come out a little bit. Ugh. Heavy. Yeah, not quite. There we go. Yep. Jeez, I thought I had room. Yeah. About 1/16 of an inch off. I got 1/2 inch room now. Oh, look at that. It goes in there like it's supposed to now. Tools. Gotta readjust the blade to get in here. Okay, we needed what, 6 3/16 inches, right? So there's 6. Cut this thing square. Tape measure go. 6 5/16 according to that. Gives me an 1/8 inch error. So there's one piece. Now if we did that right, that's 6 inches long. 6 5/16 to be exact. Yep, that's about what it is. Okay, now we gotta slide this out and do another one. Give you a fancy view over here. Oh, that's heavy. Take your old one over here and use it as a sample. Nice and gooey. I need my camera back. Okay, so we lay this part on top here. It's flush. So I mean, this should cut through the same dimensions as what this one is. What you call a direct reading there. You always want to start a little bit of weight off the blade. So I got to hold it up with my one wrist and flip the switch here. Slowly. First collection going there. Okay, I'm going to cut this one in half, I think, and just leave a lot of material extra. We'll see. My table on the press was only 12 inches, so I'll do a measurement and see what we got left. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, time to do a little grinding over here. I'm checking my table for squareness right now with this block. Turn 180 degree, check it again. A little bit low. About equal. I think that'll stay tight as it used to. And bolts on the side of it. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and grind these chunks of metal we just cut off. So we'll do the short ones first. Just get these squared up on the side. Spot right here. Close it up. Each time you put it in there, it should be the same angle with the square. Check it that way. Turn it 90 degrees. Ideally, the mark should almost double. It should be overlapping. Some going this way, some going that way. It looks like it cuts a little bit more on the bottom. See, you can also see the marks going here. So pretty square. That's how you check. This one's a lot longer than the other one. About that much different for some reason. Not sure why it's off, but it appears to be off a little bit. Should have cut closer. Obviously it didn't. to stop it. See, it's coming up pretty even. You got marks going this way, marks going that way. Pretty square. Alright, that's a fine disc, so it's not made to do this heavy grinding like this. But we need to work with it, get a little better at it. So this is a little bit longer. It's getting closer though. 180 and check them again. So there's a little bit of an error in there someplace because it doesn't sit flat. It's pretty even on this side. Pretty high on this side, so there's a little bit of angle error, but it's close. We'll work on that dimension a bit closer to the mill. Okay, I'm going to clean up the oil and grease off these so I can work with them better. We'll be back.